How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loon Train. It's me, it's JJD, JJ, the Illuminator here. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. But we won't get into that right now. My grandmother had a wonderful way of liking what she liked and not liking what she didn't like. Of course, that means nothing, but take, for instance, my grandmother's way of picking restaurants, okay? When she decided she liked a restaurant, it usually had to do with the food, okay? Her and my grandfather, back in the day, once a week they would go somewhere to eat. Maybe not even. She would love a restaurant regardless of what other people thought. And that's the way it should be. It really should be, if you like a restaurant because of the food, it doesn't matter what other people like, they're not eating it, right? My grandmother had this way, if something went wrong, they never had a second chance. If she got a bad meal somewhere, just once, she would do something, as we would say, she would put the X on it. Put the X somewhere and never go back again. My grandmother had a zero-tolerance policy when it came to places like restaurants especially. And I just think it's funny because she would always order the same things, but just that one time it wasn't up to snuff, it wasn't up to par, and that would be it, and she'd never go back again. She could be going somewhere for 5 years, you know, twice a month for 5 years, and then get that one problem and never ever go back, find somewhere else to go. It just was really, really funny. We got to the point of always calling it, you know, putting the X on something. A lot of times you could try somewhere the first time. I always like to try somewhere twice, because the first time might be a fluke, it might not be good. Give them 2 times to not be good before you put the X on them, you know. But my father used to joke around all the time to say my grandmother could have the best meal of her life and then trip on the steps on the way out and put the X somewhere. It wouldn't even have anything to do with the restaurant, the food, rather. It would have to do with the restaurant. But it's funny, but it's kind of the truth that my grandmother was that way. And I really do think it could be something as trivial as tripping on a rug or something for her to never go back somewhere. I don't know. It's just funny to look back at stuff like this. You know, I really think that laughter doesn't have a statute of limitations. You can keep finding something funny, the same thing funny for the rest of your life. And my father doesn't really agree with that, but for me, I always think if you could just keep laughing at something, then you're getting your money's worth out of it anyway. But what are your thoughts? Put them down below. And I'm off to the races. I love you all. Take care. This is the Illuminator. And I'll be back. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming over and watching. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video you just saw, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. It'll help keep you up to date on all my videos and vlogs. And don't forget to ring that bell.
Game over.
Hey, what are you looking at, butthead?